Alright, yeah, I think I got that time perfectly. Alright, let's do this. You are watching Bloody Time, the Bloody Screen Podcast, and this is episode 4 of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And it is just me, Brendan, and the man at the helm, the one controlling the vampire's son, Dracula. He's not Dracula, but what's his name? Alucard? Alucard, it's Dustin!
Slaying bitches.
Oh, yeah.
Left and right.
He's making progress, unlike, the episodes you previously saw where me and Nick really didn't make much progress. Killing Ninja Turtles and, Dustin, there are not enough games where you get to play as a vampire. I can't think of any besides Castlevania. This one. I don't know.
Yeah, there's not many. I can't think of even one right now.
I know. You know what? I don't know. I don't know about you. If you had to choose, what are you a bigger fan of? Vampires or werewolves?
Vampires, I'd say.
You're a vampire guy? Okay, I have to say, our guy is dressed up like a pimp, but I'm still more of a werewolf fan. Like an actual werewolf fan. The one where, it's...
Well, I don't even know if this guy is a vampire. I don't think he is.
I thought he was. Yeah, isn't that why he moves all fucking weird and... I don't know, had special powers in the beginning. And
it shows how much we know about the story.
I don't know dick about the story. I'm just knowing what you told me. What you said, like, oh, it's Dracula's son out for revenge. For whatever reason. Did they actually explain that in this game? Or is it just kill Dracula and deal with it?
I think they explain it. Shit, I don't know.
Alright, how many Castlevania games have you played?
3.
3? Which ones? I know this one and Harmony of Despair and what?
Wait a moment.
One for a Game Boy that I can't even remember.
You seem human, and yet...
Oh, yeah. Apparently
What
they had a
do you
Castlevania
here?
fighting game.
I've come to destroy this castle.
I saw a GameStop yesterday, one for
Then
the
we
DS.
have the
I'm
same
like, holy
purpose.
shit.
Oh, that's
I'll
that's
trust
one
you
of the
for
Lords of
life.
Shadow, isn't it?
I'm Maria.
It's not. Well, it's
Who
not
are
the
you?
sequel to Lords of Shadow, but it's like within that
Alucard.
same storyline of Lords
Not the
of Shadow.
talkative type, I
And
can see.
goddamn, if
Well,
that'd be like the
perhaps
only
we'll
reason
meet
for me to
again.
play 3DS. Is to
If
play
you
that
live
game.
that long.
I was a
Farewell.
huge fan of Castlevania, Lords of Shadow, and damn, that is a damn fun game, sir. All right. Well, I don't know. I don't know. In episode 3, did we see this area? I'm trying to remember.
I think in episode 2 you made it to here.
Did I make it through here? I'm not 100%.
In episode 1, shit.
Okay, well there was an episode, this is a episode 4, people. Because original episode 4, we weren't too pleased with that, so it's a episode 4, I guess. So I remember in episode 4 you going through this area quite often, but, that's the whole point of this. I don't know. Is this a long game? Like, how many parts do you think we're gonna have, or how many episodes are we gonna have in this one? We're gonna have we're gonna have 105? Or we're gonna just
For
maybe
20-minute segments, I could probably get it done in 30 segments.
30, 20 minutes? Alright, yeah, I'm not even gonna get at the helm of this. I'm just gonna let you, this is gonna be the Dustin playthrough. Kind of it'd be sort of a walkthrough, because this guy knows what he's doing. Because if it was me, it would be like a horrible, horrible incident of me just wandering around to the next. I'd have many parts of wandering around. Are you ever going to try to speed run through this?
Ooh. Probably not, dude. That's a serious feat.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You think so? Alright, have you seen a speedrun of this?
Yeah.
What was the time?
I think people can beat this game in under an hour.
Really? No way. Like, legitimately beat both segments where, you have to go upside down.
Yeah, beating it is different than, bleeding it.
I don't know. Well, apparently there was a guy who beat Dark Souls in an hour or 2 hours or something.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of different Dark Souls speedruns in the 40-minute range.
Oh, that I don't understand. I mean, besides the fact they just sprint through it, but I don't know, killing the bosses in one hit or 2 hits, that seems absurd.
Well, it takes a lot of hits, but they just don't get hit.
Oh, God. I don't know, it feels like, I don't know, with the Dark Souls thing, I feel like they're just editing it themselves. They're like, oh yeah, they're just cutting out all the bullshit where they kept dying over and over. Oh.
So yeah.
I know, it's
Long
hard. Yeah, it's just something. These games, well, especially since we've seen all this crap before, it's kind of hard for us to really like try to talk about this game right now. It's when we start getting to the other fine shit. Oh, you know what I just noticed though? There's a big old giant back there in the background. I don't know if you ever saw that. The dude with his eyes are just kind of right back there in the back mirrors. I know you're trying to fight this one creature right now.
Let's see.
Shut up about the background. Yes, dude, that's totally a creature behind those windows.
That's trees, yo.
That's not a tree, no, seriously.
Oh,
there's the eyes. See, that's not a tree. That thing's watching you. That's creepy.
Huh.
Oh my god, that's so weird.
An eye. Huh, that's cool.
That's probably a boss. That's probably a boss you fight later on. I don't know. You would know.
So we've walked down this long hallway.
That is a long stretch of hallway. And now we're in the outer wall. Oh, come on, where's the giant guy who's apparently just hanging out behind the castle and somehow Alucard when he was walking up against it? Did not notice this gigantic thing just hanging out. Oh, yeah. The save point. Oh, wait, no, there was no save point. Wasn't there like a big old knight dude that was there?
That's down.
Oh, that's down.
Yeah. You go down, you get behind that knight, and there's a pot roast.
Oh, yeah. A big old hard fight with some knight just to get some pot roast. I always love old games like this where they do stupid I see. We kind of lived in the age where we actually had health packs. Oh, look, the saving point. Where we actually had health packs, we got med kits, or just regenerating health nowadays. I kind of want us to go back to these days where we just got these, like, absurd type of health. Like, oh, he has, here comes, +1 to whatever.
Yeah, it's weird how games have evolved. Like,
oh, yeah. I mean,
a lot of them are, like, more hand-holdy now. And
oh, I know.
Right.
It is quite strange, that. Oh yeah, now you gotta fight this weird demon creature thing.
I think I made it to this guy level on the first episode, but I didn't beat him.
Oh yeah, it was us. I say, what weird demon creature thing? Oh yeah, this weird, creepy, disgusting monster. It's just us. It's a good thing this game actually, is this game do that a lot? Because we just saw a save point, like, a second before the boss. Is every boss like that, where you have a save point right before it, or some of them just completely fuck you player one?
There should be save points before every boss.
I hope so.
It's weird. Well, we'll get a map really soon, and that'll help.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I gotta ask, since we can't hear the sounds, since we have to have the, basically has to play through the computer, and we have to have the computer on low, otherwise it's just, otherwise you're hearing some echo. I gotta ask, how is the sound in this game?
The sounds are not bad, but they're not the best either. Like, Alucard makes the same noise every time he gets hit.
Oh, it's like, so same generic protagonist. I can't. See, I don't even know how you can tell who the hell you are. I was totally lost in who you were. I thought you were the guy on the left for the longest time, and all of a sudden, you just kicked his sorry ass.
I almost died though.
Oh well, yeah, you did get close to it. Yeah. So what does that mean? What do we do? Life mix. Oh, cool. We kill ourselves and get a life max.
I want to go back and save just in case I die.
So you have to fight that asshole again.
Yeah.
That's a very sound idea, and I agree with that completely. Oh, Dustin, you should have seen it part 1 and 2 of this. If you looked over at Nick, he was bored out of his fucking mind with this game. He did not give a fuck. He was just sitting there just, honestly, it is. Well, I have to admit, we recorded a lot last Friday, and
I kind of like Scourge Outbreak. You didn't like it that much.
Oh, dude, I did not like. Did you actually play that game?
I played it, yeah.
Well, I know you played on the. Well, okay, that game. Oh my god, it was so. I don't know if the review is up by now, and of course, it was piss poor. It was the most generic fucking thing. It was one of those things where it took forever. It probably is not even a long game. It's not long at all. I got like halfway through it in a day. It was just one of those things where it was just so bland. It just started. It took longer than it should have. And it wasn't even that hard either. Like something I think people need to know is it is harder to play games and try to joke around and talk. When I was playing it by myself, it wasn't that hard. I wasn't getting down half as much as I was going to play through. So I mean, it wasn't that hard. I mean, it was just as long as you stayed in cover, you were good. But it was just still one of those things where it was just it was just so bad.
Yeah, like right now, I kind of have to focus in order to play this.
Oh
game.
yeah, and I understand that. I'm gonna try to be that the helm of the conversation. I'm gonna be worried though when we get to like, part 14, when I run out of shit to talk about though. I'm just gonna be like, I don't know. We're fighting the Headless Horseman now. Oh, speaking of Headless Horseman, did you see the preview to that new show, the Sleepy Hollow?
Huh? What is it?
Well, it's a new take on Sleepy Hollow where like apparently the Headless Horseman and like I forget who else is the guy who was in the Headless Horseman, but one of the other main characters from the Headless Horseman story, they come to modern day, that whole tale where everything has to be, all these fantasy creatures have to come to the modern day. But it looked interesting by the sole fact of the Headless Horseman is actually killing people in the modern day. It's not like some. And, it's an actual Headless Horseman. It's not some, little vagina-looking pussy face who has to be like, oh, I'm pretty, but I'm the Headless Horseman. That whole crap. I hate that shit. I'm not the biggest fan because I think it's an ABC show, so which that kind of means it's going to be shit. Wait, what was Lost? Was that NBC or ABC?
I don't know.
I want to say it was ABC. But I do not remember.
Well, now they call it MSNBC, don't they?
Where they just mix them with each other together?
Well, no. NBC is now MSNBC, but ABC is still ABC.
No, I don't... Honestly, I want to say... Lost was on Channel 9, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I watched it on Netflix.
I was a big... I watched... That was one of the few shows I actually watched. What the fuck is that?
So when you get cursed, you can't attack. So your guy will just sit there and go... Ugh.
Well, what are you supposed to do then? Just stand there for like an ever?
Until you get uncursed. Or that potion I missed there was an uncursed.
Oh, an uncursed. Oh, yeah. So that thing is just a cursing ball of cursiness.
Yeah.
It is kind of creepy looking. I'm gonna hand it to him.
I don't know that they can kill you.
I really like the enemy design in this game is just so awesome. I really am digging the enemy design because. How many times you ever see that shit? It's like only the Japanese can do this. Because for some reason, it's not your typical American fantasy shit.
Dude, I just got cursed again.
Yeah, double
no.
curse.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that already hit you again and uncursed you.
These things are kind of annoying, though.
They're kind of chasing you around. I don't know why you're focusing on them, you're just not leaving.
I want the XP.
You get a lot for killing those fuckers?
The XP adds up, dude.
I don't know. I haven't seen you level up. I mean, the only time I've seen you gain a level is by killing you.
I'm level 11. I've leveled up 10 times.
Oh, really? Shit. Oh, so just on it. It's not... Okay. I'm used to video games of today where, I'm just used to...
Seeing stats.
Stats and shit. And I'm just
I mean, the stats do increase, let's see. Oh, yeah, there you go, on the left. Strength, Constitution, Intelligence.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just, I don't know, I'm just...
More important than stats, though, are items.
Huh.
This game.
Items. Oh, the evil book of numbers and words! No! Learning's for nerds! No! Okay, I was just giving the good thing on the enemy design, and then we get something like this. Or just, how about an evil book or seaweed from the ground?
Yeah, it actually damaged me.
Apparently, a very dangerous seaweed from the ground. And then more books. Technically, those are some big-ass books. Jesus Christ. I think this was probably for the giant in the back. Because sure as shit brain for, headless rapier. Oh, yeah.
Now let's equip that shield again, because that's probably helpful.
Yeah, it probably helps a little bit. I don't know. Are you more of a dodge kind of guy or a block kind of guy?
Dodge.
You're a dodge.
I don't like to fuck with the shield.
I'm with you. I always forget that I have a shield, and so I never use it. For the most part in games, I'm a dodger. Unless it's, like that Spartacus game that me and Mickey G reviewed, I'm a big blocker of that, because the dodging mechanics are ass. And but, say a game like Darksiders, the first one, I was a big one on dodging. Even though your characters kind of sucked ass on dodging, I still dodged a lot. And then...
It's been a long time, old one.
This is the librarian.
Oh, it's you,
I've been here,
Master
so he looks like
Alucard.
Leonardo da
What
Vinci.
do you need?
I need your
Yeah,
help.
come here, my boy. You can see all our
Master,
photo
I
selections.
cannot aid one
Oh,
who opposes
yes.
the Master.
Yes.
You won't go
So
unrewarded.
this guy was just sitting in this room for the
Really?
longest time. Dude,
In
like,
that
the
case,
fucking
just tell me what you
demons check
need.
out library books or something? Like, do they just sit there and...
I'm interested
Oh,
in
he's a
this.
shopkeep. Okay, you could have said
This opens the locked blue door.
Thank
You
you.
need to get that. Well, you don't. I don't think you have to, but
it helps. Finally,
Yeah.
a use for all that money we've been having.
a
Thank
library
you.
card that'll teleport us back to the library.
A library card. So you can rent more books.
Thank you.
Castle map. We'll buy a potion as well.
Thank you. Farewell for
I haven't
now.
seen any of us use, except for you using that uncursing potion once. That's about it. So now we have a map.
Yep.
Oh, nice. That helps, like, a lot. Makes the game insanely easier.
Yeah, your primary objective at the beginning is just to get to that top and defeat Dracula, or I'm not honestly sure.
Oh, this really isn't that long of a game, and your entire thing is just to get from point A to point B.
Yeah, what takes a long time is finding every secret area.
Oh, but just to plow through the game, which I would say we should try to get through the game, and then we're not. Otherwise, we will end up having like 50 parts of this because I don't know why. The only reason I think I chose 20 minutes is because Nick was telling me on like how he doesn't have an attention span for longer playthroughs. Which I disagree with that. But I was like,
I can play games for way longer than that.
I know. It's Nick. Whatever. The dude has weird patience in different areas. Like his watching TV patience, terrible. But he will sit through a game and just like jam on the same button for an hour and not just get a 10-point achievement. I wouldn't say he's an achievement whore, but it is one of those things where it just...
Fairy Scroll. This will allow us to see the names of the enemies you're fighting.
Oh.
That's a magic tome.
Oh, that thing actually attacks.
Yeah, these things can screw you up.
Because apparently they're the swords with books in them. And see, that's a very useful power when you're in a closed area like that.
Holy shit.
You just... Oh, $50.
Alright, I'm back down to 12 health, and I don't want to die before I get to the...
Save. Are you going to use the other potion? Or?
I have 3 potions left.
Unless we can find like a mysterious wall chicken or something. Or another beef roast beef.
Wall chicken.
I don't know. I think this game had wall chicken. It was one of the Castlevanias had wall chicken. Where you
Hot roast. Shouldn't be having to use those potions right now, but
what are you saving them for, like Dracula or something?
yeah, bosses are.
Because as long as there's a save point before each boss, that, it should help pretty well. And I love how the evil spell book, the Necronomicon.
Yeah, we're just gonna run past these things.
Can you even run, or is walking or running?
Yeah, this is as fast as we can go.
Some vampire can even move fast. Better those demons move very fast.
So this moves faster than.
Oh yes, I don't even want to make that joke again, but just his moon sliding away. I don't know. Oh yeah, this is kind of alright. I just love how much blood comes out of you every time you get hit. You just have like an obscene amount of blood. It's a good thing you're a vampire, otherwise I'd call total bullshit on this. I'd call bullshit on this game where you're fighting demons and such. Oh, thank you, computer, for letting me know that.
Recording's about to end, isn't it?
Yeah, that's actually, we're getting up on there. We're getting up to the point where we have to stop, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, yeah.
There should be a save up here, I think.
Yeah, we're almost there. You got 30
Okay, 2
seconds.
health. Actually, where is the save point? Because I'm about to die. We'll get to the save point, don't worry.
I don't know. Alright. That is it, everybody.